Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I'm going to review a canned fish product. I don't know if squid is considered a fish. A canned squid product. I don't know. Oh, sea life. Sea animal. Ocean animal. I don't know. Anyway, so this is an Iberia brand. Squid. Pieces in ink sauce. Wild caught. Ingredients: calamares, ingredients: squid, sunflower oil, tomato, onion, spices, ink, and salt. Contains shellfish. Huh. So squid is considered a shellfish. You know what? When I first saw this and I saw ink, squid ink, that's what they emit out when they go into defense mode. You know, something's after them, they shoot that stuff out. Kind of creates a cloud in the water. Everybody knows that. You know, what cartoon was it? I don't know if it was Finding Dory, or somebody scared the little squid, and she said something like, "You made me ink," you know. But so to think that I'm going to be tasting that they emit out, where do they emit it out of? You know, it just kind of seems weird. But so this was sent to me by Gwar Gumm. I think this is one of the other items that was in this bag, separate in the box that he sent me, that says, "I dare you." Like, he thinks if he writes that on the bag, it's going to make Jerry, you know, want to accept that challenge and definitely review everything he puts in that sack. He's pretty confident that will work, but I mean, I would hate to. But if he sent me something just like, let's just say, here's a good example. Let's see, what was that show called? I don't think it's on the air anymore. Shoot. Was it Seth Rogen that was the host of it? They just did many really hard challenges, a group of people, and if they couldn't complete it or something, I can't remember how it went. It was been so long ago since I watched it, but if they couldn't do it, they were voted out, or they couldn't continue on in the game. But some of the stuff they had was like, that people ended up having to eat was like, well, even on Survivor, they've had some gross stuff, you know, that they've had to eat or drink or something. But this was coagulated blood balls or something like that. Not me. I would not eat that. Or a duck embryo or something. It hasn't yet formed or something, and they're eating this. Anyway, yeah, there's some things I'm not gonna eat. Okay, so yeah, tell me what the name of that show was if you think of it. Okay, so I watched, because I was curious about this. I looked it up on YouTube, and I found one guy. His name was Matthew Carlson, and the title of the video said what to expect with eating squid with ink. And I watched the video. So he loved this stuff. He was loving it. His channel is called Canned Fish Files. And I just took a few notes to help me kind of do this correctly. So Gwar Gumm said he thinks that this other sauce he sent me, El Yacateco, the hot sauce chili habanero, Black Label Reserve, that I should put some of this on the squid, the black squid. And this guy that was reviewing the calamari, he put a hot sauce on it as well. I can't remember if it was a dark one or not, a dark sauce, but it was a hot sauce nonetheless. So he also put a squeeze of lemon on his. I don't have any lemon, but I do have some lime juice. I might pour just a little bit on it during the review. Now he was using chopsticks for his, and he was kind of dipping his chopsticks in the end and tasting the ink. I was like, well, I want to get the full of experience out of it, so I'm going to be, trying it. So, okay, well, let's get this thing open here. I don't need that note anymore. Keep this nearby. Okay, here's the can. Just come out pretty simple. Sips right out of here. Let's see. I already said the ingredients. And let's see. Iberia is a registered trademark of Iberia Foods Corp. It doesn't say a product of a particular country. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Producto de España. Is that Spain? Okay, there it is right there in English. Product of Spain. Okay. Easy open. Okay. I was watching him when he was opening it. It was kind of like this. I can't remember the name of the product that he had, but the can was, I think, was similar. And I was watching him, and I was wondering if he was going to pull that the lid all the way off, because sometimes these things, they create a tension at the end, and then when you bust it out the rest of the way, it'll flip like juice everywhere. So I have learned to not take it all the way off, just leave it on there, unless I go away from my computer when I do that. All right. Let's put it on this little plate. I'm a little hungry, which might help this to be palatable. Okay, the seal is cracked open. Let's dive in. Okay. Let me show you what I'm seeing so far. This has a deep, dark color. I mean, it's so deepish, it's blackish, it almost has like a red tint to it. I can see the chunks in there. Gwar Gumm told me he went to an international store where he got a lot of this stuff. So usually those places have, you know, high quality stuff. I've heard of Iberia. Okay. I don't know how to get this. Ooh, I'm starting to get some of the aroma now. Interesting. It does kind of have like kind of a light, kind of crabbish kind of an aroma, but not that sweet. You know, crab meat is real sweet. Even lobster meat is has a little bit of a sweetness to it. This has a little bit of, he said the aroma to him kind of had a kind of a sea life kind of an aroma. Yeah, I get that. It does kind of have a salty kind of a aroma. There's salt in it. I think it's it. It has tomato in there and excuse me, an onion. I might get the tomato a little bit. I get the onion a little bit. Spices in this is kind of hard to pick up. Okay. I got to be careful when I handle my phone because I've grabbed my phone to bring it down to show everybody something, and I've hit something and I've ended up turning off the camera, which makes me very angry because I either have to have Jeremy help me edit or have to make two parts. I really don't like doing that. But all right, so let me prop it up here a little bit. That might work. Yeah, so this guy, he took his chopsticks, he kind of dipped it in there like that. Kind of has an oily look to it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna taste the ink. Doesn't really have a taste so much. Just a little bit of an oily, just an oil taste. Well, it's got sunflower oil, so yeah, that's probably what I'm getting then. Okay, it has a pretty good amount of chunks in here. Feels pretty, somewhat tender. There's a piece right there. Okay. It has a layer in there. I don't know if that's fat or, he says it's chewy. He said it was chewy. All right, here we go. It's chewy, a little salty. There might be a little bit of a tomato sauce taste. It's not huge. Maybe a little bit of onion. It's slightly salty in the taste. On the spices, I might get a little bit of garlic. The spices are kind of mute a little bit. Okay. It tastes decent. I mean, it doesn't taste like really bad. You know, kind of like a chicken liver kind of a taste, only not as flavorful. Almost like, have you ever chewed on the chicken gizzard? Which they're almost impossible to eat. They're almost impossible to chew. The liver is more chewy. I mean, it's more chewable. The gizzard is more kind of rubbery, and you can't hardly chew it. So, but it tastes kind of like the gizzard. I've chewed on the gizzard, you know, and then whatever. But that was years ago. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of bland a little bit. So that's why people like putting something on it to to brighten up the flavor of it, to make it more edible, more enjoyable, I guess. That one had a little bit more flavor to it. I think I might be seeing a little piece of onions in there. Mm-hmm. It's like when you start chewing on it, you get some flavors, but the flavors kind of go away like fairly quickly when you get it chewed up. Flavors kind of go away. But tastes okay. So let's see. Let's try this El Yacateco Chili Habanero. Try it first because my lime bottle is holding up the phone right now. So let's see what this sauce does to it. Get me a chunk out of here. He took his, Matthew Carlson took his chopsticks and he pulled all of it out of the can. He had a pretty good amount. So, I'm having trouble getting a hold of that. That's where chopsticks would work pretty good for getting this out of here. This is a pretty good chunk. All right. Almost want a little bit more. So I can get another piece. There we go. It's gonna be kind of a big bite, but I might have to do this quick because this sauce is not like real thick. Right. There we go. That's a pretty good amount. Okay. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Wow. You could take, I don't have any, unfortunately, but like a Ritz cracker or even a saltine, and build it up with some of that, with some of the squid. Pour this on there. That'd be good. It'd be good that way. This is probably one of those foods that people do use as an hors d'oeuvre, like before dinner at a dinner party. You get some cans of this and go ahead and pre-put it on crackers and stuff. You have some sauces nearby, and people can just put on their own sauces. Some wedges of lemons. Yeah. I have never heard of people using squid as a hors d'oeuvre, but I don't see why not. Let's try this. I got my Caso de Oro tortilla chips. Let's put a couple of chunks on there. Oh, just fell off. Get up there. Okay. Oh my gosh. That tastes really good like that. Okay. What a fun experience. The stuff I'm getting to try like this is okay. Okay, so let's get a couple of chunks ready here. One more little drop. There we go. Mm-hmm. Lime on there is good. It works just fine. I think I enjoyed the squid on the chips thing with the sauce. There's a pretty good glob of it right there. Mm-hmm. It's good. Some people grow up eating this. I mean, so it's like normal for them to have it. Like their folks maybe made squid part of every dinner. A little bit of squid on your plate. Like my mom, because that's an example. She would make her dinners, a lot of them, she would have mashed potatoes. It was like an almost every time option, or cottage cheese. I don't hear a lot of people eating cottage cheese these days. You can find it like on the buffet at pizza places. I still like it. But it was just a normal thing. Cottage cheese was like a regular thing. My dad would put an all-purpose seasoning, a little bit on there, kind of the same seasoning you use on like popcorn, or a little bit of salt. He'd put pepper on his too, but yeah, I grew up eating cottage cheese. I don't eat it even a whole lot now. My wife doesn't like it. Jeremy, I don't know if he's really had enough opportunities to get to try it, but there you go. Man, that's I got a little bit more to eat, but it's almost 30 minutes. There we go. Iberia. Pretty good stuff. Squid pieces in ink sauce. All right, thanks Gwar Gumm for sending this for me to try. It's pretty enjoyable. I didn't know what to expect, especially the ink sauce kind of had me a little bit questioning on whether or not it's edible. But seeing that other YouTube guy reviews canned fish type stuff, seeing him do it kind of made me feel a little bit more comfortable about trying it. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry it ended up being such a long video. It's just such something different and interesting to me that sometimes I really dissect it out almost to the examination kind of a review, just to make sure that I'm getting the entire experience out of it and sharing it with you guys. So there you go. All right, well, we'll see you on the next one. I got some more stuff. I got some more squid over there. I think it's prepared a little different. I'll have to check that one out next time. But yeah, all right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.